What is going on? Yeah, it's MissedThePart here, back again with another Marvel video. If you guys are having a fantastic day, as always, if you guys are new around here, do make sure to subscribe, like, share, and turn on notifications so you and your friends can stay all up to date. Games Marvel needs to make. Now, I do have a list of a few games that I would love to see Marvel make in the future, because I know a lot of these titles haven't been touched in a long time, and some haven't even been touched at all. Let's get right into the list. Number 5 goes to the Punisher. This is a character that we haven't seen a video game made in a very long time, and I don't even think it's actually been done before. I would like to see a Punisher game either be first person or be a third person shooter game that looks like The Last of Us, or that just looks like World War Z. I know that video game's coming out soon, and I just want something that looks really interesting. And I think a perfect Punisher storyline with the mob, or just any of those kind of characters that he deals with, I think would be really interesting. So to see the Punisher be in a video game, I think either on Xbox or PS4, I think would be perfect, because we just got the Netflix series that came out not that long ago, and I think the Punisher definitely needs a video game in the future. Another Hulk video game. This is something that we definitely need. You know, we had 2 video games that came out for Xbox. We had, I think it was Ultimate Destruction that came out for PS2, and then we had Hulk 2008 that came out for Xbox 360 and PS2, and I think we definitely need a updated Hulk video game, just like those kind of games, except totally 4K and third person. I think that would be really interesting, just to see the Hulk actually breaking New York City down and going on rampages, and seeing the alternate costumes in a Hulk video game like World War Hulk, or even having some of those classic Hulk storylines with the Gray Hulk, the Red Hulk, and just see some newer storylines. I think that would be really interesting. And if they're going to be doing this Avengers Project game, I think it'd be really cool if we had a Hulk game that tied everything over. It would be number 4 on my list. Number 3 on my list that Marvel has to make a video game is the Fantastic Four. Probably one of my favorite superhero teams of all time. I love their classic stories with Galactus, the Watcher, and like how they explore Annihilus, the Negative Zone. I think just a lot of this stuff definitely needs to be in a video game, and if a developer can make it right, I think it would be the perfect family storyline, because I think the Fantastic Four is geared towards a family superheroes genre, so I think it'd be really interesting to see how they would do that, and maybe even combine it into like Spider-Man PS4 or something, because the Fantastic Four is definitely some of my favorite characters, and my favorite villain is definitely Doctor Doom. So I think to see Doctor Doom in a video game, and maybe even defeating him in a video game, would be very interesting. And just to play as maybe the 616, you know, Fantastic Four, or the Ultimate Fantastic Four, that would be really cool. Number 2 on my list would be a Venom video game to play as Eddie Brock with the symbiote going around New York City, just like Spider-Man PS4, but being Venom. A full Venom game would be something that I would dream of. You know, I think this definitely needs to be done in the future. Hopefully Insomniac can make this game happen, because I know a lot of people are requesting a Venom game to be finished and to be done, and I think that just a lot of people really want this to actually happen. I think to play as Eddie Brock around New York City, free roaming, just like kind of like Ultimate Spider-Man, just like how we did a free roam with that. But I think different Venom costumes, you know, maybe even playing as like Anti-Venom or Agent Venom would be very interesting. And since Venom is getting more popular over the years now, I think definitely a lot of fans really want to see this be in a video game, and I just would love to see this happen. So that would be number 2 on my list. And coming in at number 1 would have to be the X-Men. The X-Men is definitely one of my favorite teams of all time, if you do not know this. I love Wolverine. I love all those characters. Magneto, Beast. I like just every single character that the X-Men has brought towards the comics, and I think just these characters definitely need to be in a video game. Like, I think Wolverine, even if we have a standalone Wolverine game, I'd be happy with that. But we did have a lot of X-Men video games that came out in the past, and those were really interesting too. So I think like not even a fighting game, I just think like a third-person story game that somebody like a developer would make, maybe like Rockstar, kind of like GTA 5, but you'd be playing as like all the X-Men characters. I think that'd be really cool to play as like Deadpool, and just to see how that would be in a universe. I would love to see an X-Men game, you know, maybe fighting Apocalypse, maybe even fighting like, you know, Galactus, anybody, Days of Future Past, just a ton of stuff. I would love to see an X-Men game happen. Hopefully Marvel can listen to us fans, because I think a lot of people really want some of these games to be made. An honorable mention would have to go to like an Iron Man video game, a Thor video game, definitely those video games as well. Hopefully you guys agree with my list. Tell me in the comments down below what kind of superhero video games you guys would like to see. And if you guys did enjoy, do make sure to subscribe. If you guys are new around here, like, share, and turn on notifications so you and your friends can stay all up to date with the latest content. But anyways, guys, have a phenomenal day. Peace.